Hey guys, so the Booktubeathon is over. So today I'm going to show you the books that I read, the graphic novels and mangas that I read, and my total page count, and I'm also going to show you the challenges that I completed. Let's do this. So the first book that I completed was City of Bones by Cassandra Clare at 485 pages. I loved every second of this book, and I'm so glad that I finally pushed myself to read it because I loved it. And then I read The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald at 189 pages, but I didn't enjoy it as much this time around. This is my second time reading it. I just didn't really enjoy it, and that might be because I was just not in the mood for it or for a classic in general, but I pushed myself to read it, and now I can say that I read it twice. And then I read the novella Destroy Me by tahereh mafi at 103 pages. This was the first novella that I've ever read, and I really enjoyed it. I really liked getting a different view on the story from Warner's side and just learning more about Warner, and it was a really nice companion to the series. And then I read Legend by Marie Lu at 320 pages. This book was amazing. I loved it so much, and I think that I'm going to be doing a book discussion on it because I loved it that much and I just need to talk about it with y'all. Just need to talk about it. That's all I need. That's all I need. And then I read 80 Pages and Beautiful Darkness by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. I just wasn't feeling the story, so I decided to put it aside, shelve it for the time being, and I will come back to it eventually because I just wasn't feeling Lena in this book. She's just kind of a whiny butt. She needs to get her act together. Get your act together, Lena, or I won't read ya. And then I got 48 Pages and Unwind by Neil Shusterman, which is not as much as I wanted to get into it. I just was having a hard time reading yesterday, so that's as far as I got in Unwind by Neil Shusterman. But I'm loving this story so much, and I can't wait to continue on with it. So those are all the books that I read, and the total page count that I have for those books that I just showed you is 1,225 pages. Woo-wee! And now I'll show you all the mangas and graphic novels that I read. I read the third and the fourth in the Bakuman series, the third one being 187 pages and the fourth one being 193 pages. This is a great manga and I just love it so much, and I can't wait to read more of them. And then I read the first and the second in the Death Note series. The first one at 193 pages, the second one at 197 pages. This series is so gripping, so dark and unique, and I loved it so much. Thank you, Ariel Bassett, for sending these to me. You are amazing, thank you so much, and I can't wait to continue on with this series. And then I read The Ringing Bell by Derrick Webb at 88 pages. I just didn't enjoy it that much. It was kind of weird. That's all I have to say about it. And then I read American Born Chinese at 233 pages, and I loved it so much. Such a great graphic novel, and it definitely deserves these pretty awards on the cover. And finally, I read The Unwritten at 144 pages, and I loved this so much. It was definitely a great start off to a series, and I'm looking forward to continuing on with this series. It's going to be great, I can already tell. So my total page count for all the graphic novels and mangas that I read was 1,235 pages. So altogether, the total books, mangas, and graphic novels that I read, that comes down to 2,460 pages that I read this past week, which I think is pretty good. So yes, exciting stuff. Now the challenges that I completed were reread a book, read a classic, and listen to an audiobook. I completed those 3 challenges through listening to the audiobook of The Great Gatsby. And then I also completed my graphic novel manga challenge, which is to read a graphic novel / manga every day. And I did that, kind of. I read 2 on some days, but you know, it don't matter. Overall, I had a really great time on this readathon. I was stressed at some points, but it wasn't that big of a deal. It's just for fun, and I had fun. That was the most important thing. And I wanted to give a huge shout out to Ariel Bassett and Raylene from Padfoot and Prong 07. You guys are wonderful, and thank you so much for putting together this event. I know that it was really crazy this past week with you guys being involved in the event, you reading as well, and just doing the Twitter and everything involved with it. You guys did an excellent job of running the event and also making sure that everybody was getting involved and having fun, and you guys did a great job, and I am so looking forward to next year's. It's gonna be awesome. Also, if any of you guys would like to make Booktubeathon the best that it can be, they've made a survey for you to take to answer a few questions. It takes only like 2 minutes. Definitely go do that so that you can have even more fun next time. Yes. So that's it for me, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow with a new video. Later. And then I led a battle, that's what I led. Also, if any of you guys would like to make